Rise Against ready to fall. It's Alt 98.7.
The Woody Show.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
This is The Woody Show.
Gets the people going.
All right, what about the trending news headlines today, Gina Gray?
Oh, so many. Well, Jay-Z is being accused of raping a 13-year-old girl back in 2000 along with Diddy.
I meant to ask. I saw that headline, and
Seabass
who
pulling
had
up the prediction board.
Yeah, who had that on the prediction board? I remember his name came up.
We have. Oh, as if you don't know, it was Woody.
That's
Okay.
you, Wood.
And you're the only one who called it.
I was the only one?
Yeah, nobody else but Woody's name.
Look
besides
at
you.
Wow, you won $1 million.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. The lawsuit was filed in October, but it only mentioned Diddy. But then they refiled the lawsuit to include Jay-Z. Apparently, the victim tried blackmailing Jay-Z first before naming him, but that didn't work.
Why's it got to be blackmailing, you know?
Yeah, that's what it's called. The story goes that the 13-year-old drank something at a VMA's after party, started feeling lightheaded, and then was allegedly attacked by Diddy and Jay-Z while another female celebrity watched. Jay-Z is, of course, denying this ever happened and says, "These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against against a minor should be locked away. Would you not agree? These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case." So it's kind of like, try me. Why aren't we going full criminal on this?
I think because the statute of limitations is up.
No, that might be.
Here's a question.
Would you not agree?
How does a 13-year-old get into a VMA party?
Well, the story that she puts out is that she got dropped off outside the venue and was just like asking limo drivers
Trying to get in.
trying to get somewhere. And allegedly, some guy said, "Oh, hey, you're the type that so and so likes."
That they're looking
I'm just wondering where the parents are.
Right?
Like, my
that's a good
daughter's.
question.
I'm saying my daughter's 12, and I'm thinking, how would she even end up there?
She claims
at this event by herself in the first place.
This is in New York City, so it's easy to get everywhere, and it's a terrible city. But also, she claims that
Kidding.
after the party, she got dropped off at a gas station and ended up calling her dad to pick her up.
Maybe the family's not as intact as
Well,
as the Woody's
oh,
family.
in New York, I was at Nobu, and there's like 12 and 13-year-olds out by themselves having dinner. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's easy. When you have a subway system, it's easy to get around.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep you posted on that. In a big pivot, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee has announced their final rankings and the bracket for the first ever field of 12 teams that will compete for the national title. The top 4 seeds are Oregon, Georgia, Boise State, and Arizona State. They all get a bye in the first round. The first game of round 1 will be on December 20th with number 7 Notre Dame hosting number 10 Indiana. Then on the 21st, number 6 Penn State hosts number 11 Southern Methodist University. And then you've also got number 5 Texas hosting number 12 Clemson and number 8 Ohio State hosting number 9 Tennessee. All on the 21st. So have fun watching TV that day, kids. And some updates on the United Healthcare CEO's killing. That is still going. But here's the thing. Authorities have tons of evidence. However, they still don't know who the hell the suspect is. Police say they know it was a targeted attack, but they still don't know who did it or why they did it. The FBI announced Friday that it was offering a $50,000 reward for info leading to an arrest and conviction. Cops say they think the suspect acted alone. Meanwhile, I don't know, Menace, you usually watch. I don't know who caught SNL this weekend. But they spent some time during their weekend update segment to talk and joke about the story, as they do. Colin Jost said, "The manhunt continues for the assassin who gunned down the CEO of United Healthcare on Wednesday. And it really says something about America that a guy was murdered in cold blood. And the two main reactions were, yeah, well, healthcare stinks. And also, girl, that shooter hot." But the jokes,
I saw a couple of those comments too.
Oh, there's a ton.
But and honestly, it's not even a joke. I mean, that is exactly what's happening. But the jokes didn't go over well. A lot of people saying SNL not giving too much consideration to the victim's family.
Well, what do you want them to do? Relay a wreath?
But that's the thing. They're not making fun of what happened. They're making fun of the reaction.
Yeah, what we're doing.
Exactly.
Right.
Oh, speaking of big stories we've been talking about, a New York judge has dismissed the manslaughter charge against Daniel Penny for the chokehold death of Jordan Neely on the subway. Penny now faces a lesser charge of criminally negligent homicide, which carries a maximum 4-year sentence instead of 15 years. And that decision came after the jury said they were deadlocked twice on the manslaughter charge. The charge has sparked debate about mental health and public safety, and they're going to continue jury deliberations today. So they've knocked it down at least from 15 years to 4 years if he gets that.
See, now in this case, I'm hoping that this guy just walks completely free.
Right.
It's one of those situations where this
nuanced.
guy was threatening people on a subway,
Yeah.
and, he put him in a chokehold, so happened to die. But, a bunch of other people were getting threatened.
You risk a
Right.
By
response
this guy
if you're
directly.
threatening people.
Yeah.
And everybody who was threatening thanked him afterwards.
Exactly. Well, yesterday ended a nearly 14-year struggle that Syrian President Bashar Assad had with the country. He took over in 2000, and a lot of people hoped he'd be a young kind of reformer of the government. That's after 3 decades of his father being in control. But that ain't what happened. Assad had lots of people protesting against him starting back in 2011, and he responded to the protests with brutality, just like his father. There are reports that he's fled to Russia and that Moscow has granted him and his family asylum.
Oh, babes.
Yeah, he'll be holding up there. And finally, we have a little something from the Philly sinkhole desk. Remember the
Yeah.
grandma?
Oh, yeah. Followupnews.com.
Yeah, exactly. Remember that 64-year-old grandma? She was in Pennsylvania and she fell into that fresh sinkhole when she was trying to find her cat. Well, she's dead.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, she was found last Friday in that mine that the sinkhole had exposed, and cops say they had to use heavy machinery to get her body out of the
Well,
mine.
did you see her?
Yeah, after it
Kind of a
started to
big lady.
collapse.
She big?
Jaws of
Wow.
life situation.
Oh,
So
no.
R.I.P. to her, and I'm assuming her cat. Though it would make total sense if the cat was fine.
How deep was that hole?
Oh, it was pretty big.
That it
40
took them that long to
sure
find
there
her.
It's
Yeah, it
pretty
was
big, and then, like I
very
said, there was a
deep.
mine, underneath
I'm
it.
sure the cat's fine.
Yeah, the cats are always fine. Well, and according to you and Woody, they don't have souls anyway.
Nope.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it's just a cat. Like I
Cat
said.
probably crawled over her body to help get itself out of the hole.
That's probably true.
Like this was her demise, looking for her cat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's
Not
sad.
worth it.
Well, that's what's going on, Woody.
All right. Thank you very much, Gina Grad.
You got it.
Quick break. More Woody Show next. Hang on.